Okay. Okay. This is what,
Okay.
tell them what you're telling us now.
Yes. So I'm going to show you an overhead of what I'm talking about, which is we're looking down. We're up above, like God looking down, right? And here's one person, and here's the other person, right? And they've got their little eyes. We're looking down at them, so it's kind of hard, but we hear their eyes. They're looking at each other, right?
Yes.
And you draw a line between them, and it's called a 180 rule, which is you put the camera on one side of this line or the other. You don't do mix and match. So you don't do an over this shoulder and then an over this shoulder. That would not work because you're crossing the line. If you do that, you mean this guy is A and this guy is B. If you put your cameras like that, it would look like they're both looking in the same direction. So you'd cut from actor A going, hi, and then you see actor B go, hi, and they're looking in the same direction. You want camera actor B to look this way and actor A look this way. See what I mean? So in order to do that, you have to keep your camera on the same side of this line. So this over the shoulder is over this shoulder.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So
character A, it's over his right shoulder, and character B, the camera's over his left shoulder.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
So all you want to do is like with that, here, I'll do another page real quick. The scene that was already shot that I just caught, which is actor A looking at his phone. So technically it's not but it is a problem. So he's holding his phone out and his phone has a person in it. You know what I mean? So actor B was on the phone. And so if you have it over this shoulder, you have to have it over this part of the phone, but you had it flipped. I think you had it over this shoulder.
Yeah, we thought that's what
we had him over the left shoulder and the character.
Yeah.
It's not what you think naturally makes sense, because naturally you see the hand and you're like, oh, put it over here because the hand's in the way. It looks perfectly on this side, but it's not it's all the 180 rule that matters.
Okay, good.
So you've got to just, you just draw a line, and then you, in your mind, the overhead, and then you put it over in this shoulder. Oops, draw. And you put it over this shoulder, and then it works.
So it's all, the line is the key way to remember this.
Yes, the 180.
Yeah, it's the 180 rule. 180 because 180 degrees.
Yes.
Okay. 180.
You're such a good teacher. Thank you.
Okay. And if you're confused, you can ask any of my students because they've all learned this, and I sure hope they understand it.
Unlike the directors, okay, of the fucking show. No.
But yeah, but I've got a bunch of students in the show, so you can ask them.
Oh, okay, cool. All right,
Andrew's in my class. At any rate, all right.